Hey there, I'm Andy, and I host Beyond Synth, the best synthwave chat show there is since 2013, and occasionally we film episodes of Andy's Spaceship right here in this spaceship. But today, I'm not here to talk about any of that. I want to talk to you about my favorite YouTube commercial, okay? This thing has been viewed over 22 million times. And if you're a video editor like me or you work in a similar field, chances are you've seen this.
Let me show you how to create an amazing ad using stock footage. Go to artgrid.io. Look at all this great footage. It was always a challenge for me to create a high-end commercial only with stock footage. With ArtGrid, it's finally possible.
Now this might not seem strange to you. I mean, like, this ad is targeted at video editors. There's just one problem. This man is like no video editor who ever existed. And the only people who would know that are the exact audience that this ad is targeting. You see, here we have a handsome, well-kept man, bassy British accent, salmon button-down shirt, sitting at his clean desk in his high-rise apartment overlooking Toronto. Well, here's what video editing actually looks like. Small, cramped, poorly lit spaces, desks full of monitors. Of course, if you had a nice view of Tel Aviv, where this video actually takes place, maybe you would be getting out of your desk all the time just to fucking stare out the window. And no video editor ever drank espresso out of a tiny cup like that. You'd have to keep on getting out of your desk to refill it.
Now that's a game changer.
So right off the bat, there's subtitles, and they forgot the word ad.
Let me show you how to create an amazing ad.
They forgot to subtitle the word ad in an ad.
It was always a challenge for me to create a high-end commercial only with stock footage.
The premise of this is so specific. Let me show you how to create an amazing ad using stock footage. Does anyone want to do that? Is that even a thing? Can you imagine tuning into a video and all of a sudden an ad pops up and a guy's like,
"Let me show you how to create an amazing football using old shoe leather."
I mean, I guess someone might want to do that. So this video takes place in Israel. Why did they superimpose a CN Tower in the background? There's only one, and it's not in Tel Aviv.
Oh, and the license covers everything.
Why did they superimpose this teal cup into the shot?
Stock footage.
Again, video editors have large drinks on their desk so they don't have to keep getting up. All right, we're talking a grande from Starbucks. If you're Canadian like me, a large Tim Hortons. Ironically, I live in the city that the CN Tower is actually in. Here's a fun one. Look at his office. Nothing's plugged in. Pretty sure he didn't drink any of that. Okay, I don't even know what's happening in this shot. He's lounging on his couch on his laptop, but he's like looking at his computer, but his laptop isn't even on, which is ironic considering it's the one device in this whole shot that could work without being plugged in. And then he turns his head and looks wistfully at the stock footage homepage as if he's like in a museum considering a piece of art.
Let's get this shot, that shot, and this one. Those are perfect.
What the hell high-end commercial is this man making? He just purchased a shot of beads of water falling on grass blades and fresh raspberries pouring out of a bowl. I love this ad. Like, I've watched it so much, I have it completely memorized, but there's still so much I want to know about it. I thought I'd try to get some answers, and joining me now is the guy from the ad.
That's my cue. I'm here. What's up? What's going on?
So, you are Amishai, correct?
Yes, my name is Amishai, and I'm talking to you from my very prestigious high-rise in downtown Tel Aviv with the CN Tower in the background.
What do people need to know to get to know Amishai?
What do they need to know? Well, I'm 30. I'm from Ramat Gan, which is like a suburb of Tel Aviv. I do some acting and modeling and some voice acting as well. Narration. I am also a massage therapist. I love cartoons and movies and TV shows. I've just finished watching The Mandalorian. It was awesome.
Wait, did you just finish season 2?
Yes, I just finished like 2 seasons and the Book of Boba Fett in like a few days, yeah.
I thought the Book of Boba Fett was actually not very good, but I liked the part when the Mandalorian came in.
I absolutely agree, yeah. That's how I felt about it. It's definitely not as good as The Mandalorian, in my opinion. But it's you basically, I think, it feels like you have to watch it to understand what will happen in the next season of The Mandalorian or whatever.
My theory is this. In a few years' time, they will admit that they went into making Book of Boba Fett with absolutely no plan, and then halfway through, when they realized they didn't have like much of a story, they just took 2 episodes from the 3rd season of Mandalorian and then just called them Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah, that maybe, yeah, because I mean that's the best part of the Book of Boba Fett, when Mando shows up and it becomes the Mandalorian again.
But you know what else is cool?
What?
Is the awesome career of one Amishai, who stars in the best commercial on YouTube.
Yeah, 22 million views, baby. I'm ad famous.
Now that's a game changer.
So you are aware of how ridiculous this ad is, right?
Absolutely.
Because that was the thing I was afraid of, and I was sort of worried that you might be like the guy from the ad and take it all very seriously and be like, who the fuck is this asshole, like, messaging me or whatever?
Yeah, you were worried I was gonna actually be a pretentious piece of shit. Sipping from my espresso cup.
Like, how many sips could you actually take from that cup?
I don't think we did. I mean, it's a very simple shot, so we probably only did like 2 of those or something. But I am actually drinking coffee. Like, I think people assume I'm not drinking it. I am actually sipping coffee, just a very, very small sip.
Okay, because when I watch the ad, it kind of looks like you don't drink it.
No, I'm actually drinking something.
Stock footage.
What were the directions for you on set? Like, were all of those shots scripted? Or was it sort of like, once you guys set up to film in that space, it was just sort of like coming up with things on the spot, like, go stand over there and look out the window, like stuff like that?
No, I think it was all pretty much storyboarded and scripted. I don't remember any parts where we were just like improvising or riffing. I think it was all like properly storyboarded and everything.
I would love to see those storyboards.
I think so. I mean, maybe some of the stuff was like, oh, you know, there's always like a bit where the director's like, oh, let's get this thing as well. But I think it was all pretty much scripted.
Do you rehearse a lot for a thing like this, or is it sort of like,
No.
it's like an afternoon of work, I'll just...
No, I do not rehearse almost at all. I mean, if it's like a long one shot where I've got like tons of text, obviously I'll have to rehearse it, but if it's just like stuff that's gonna get cut up and edited, it doesn't matter. You just need to remember like a little paragraph of text and that's it. So I don't really need to practice it.
What was the actual directions? Do they tell you to be like you're super confident like businessman? I mean, like what were they saying to you?
I don't really remember a lot of the directing. He was just like, okay, go stand there and pretentiously sip your coffee or go over there and be a douchebag. And
I love the idea that if they gave you notes on your demeanor, it would be like, just pretend you are not a video editor.
Yeah.
Video editors like to slouch and have big, giant cups of coffee, so what we're going to have you do is stand up straight and be very confident and bold. And
yeah. Before the actual shoot day, like I'm usually kind of scruffy, as you can see. And they were asking me, like, before the shoot, they said, okay, we need you to go, like, have a shave and get a haircut. And my first response, I don't like doing that. So I was, like, trying to get out of it. And I was like, but video editors don't look elegant. They are usually... They usually look like this. Now, you know what? I even remember them saying, they're like, no, this guy is, like, high-end Manhattan, New York kind of guy. He's another level.
Because at first I didn't know why I found this ad so compelling. Like, there was just something about it. And it seems to be compelling for a lot of people too, because we're going to read some comments. But it's like, you're speaking directly into the camera. It's got that music where it starts with a bum, and then immediately starts with this bizarre question that I don't believe anyone's ever asked in their life, is like whether or not they want to make an ad, a high-end commercial using stock footage.
Yeah.
And so it's always been just the greatest opening of an ad I've ever seen, because it's just so specific, I suppose. And the way that you look at the computer, like it's this fine piece of art in a gallery or something, like it's just like, just looking, it's fucking so awesome.
I've got a screen right here. Why am I so obsessed with these screens? Like, what the fuck?
Clearly the best shot is the fucking sipping of the cup in front of the window. Like, it's so amazing. when you were done filming, did you get tired of saying the word footage or what?
No, I actually didn't notice I was saying it so much during the day. Only after I saw the comments, and like one of the first comments was like, take a shot every time he says footage, and I was like, what? Do I say it that so many times? And then I was like, oh shit, yeah, I do say it so many times. And I'm like, hey, that's not my fault. I didn't write the text. That's what they told me to say.
Footage.
What was the turnaround time then? Like there's just like an afternoon of shooting and then
It was probably a full day of shooting, yeah. Because there were a few hours, I think there was like, at the end there was like 2 hours where we were just waiting for it to get dark. So we basically finished all the daytime shooting and we were just waiting for like...
Maybe that's what's amazing about this commercial. In 38 seconds, it tells like a complete story where we actually have like a day to night cycle. I didn't even think about that.
It's reached so many people. I had like people from Canada like contact me, and you're not the first person to contact me because of that ad. Like somebody asked me, are you like somebody literally asked me, are you local in Toronto or something so we can film together? And I was like, oh, like, dude, I'm in Israel. I'm not even in Canada.
Clearly. We got to reach out to ArtGrid or somebody and follow the further adventures of this character, because there's something so special and unique and strange about this character that you've played, that there's so much potential. I want you basically to be the ArtGrid.io like spokesperson guy. Like I want them to just keep hiring you and to just do more ads.
I'd love to. I think they'd only benefit. After the thing came out, and I was like, it was hilarious just how funny it was, and like how over the top and like doesn't make sense really, and like who the fuck is this super rich millionaire video editor? And I told the producer like one day after I was like riffing with my friends and stuff, and I told them, shit, we can go crazy with this concept of this fucking crazy good video editor. A commercial can start up where I'm just like driving in a Ferrari or something, and I'm stepping out to shake hands with the President of the United States or something. And I'm like, well, obviously when you edit with stock footage from ArtGrid, this is just normal daily life.
My vision would be you're standing in a tuxedo on like the tarmac with like a helicopter in the background, and you're about to get in, but someone like hands you like a tablet and you just sort of scroll through and like look at the stock footage and go like, and then hand it back to them and then get in the helicopter and like fly away.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like,
exactly, that sort of stuff. You could do like a million things with this character, and I actually told the producer, I told him like, dude, we should look how funny it is. Look how there's so many comments. People are reacting to this weird concept that you've created, that we've created. And we should like go even further. Like, let's see how far we can go with this thing. So you want to read some of the comments? Absolutely, let's do that.
yeah, so here we got one here from Mirko. In case you're wondering, the city in the background is Tel Aviv, even though they added the Toronto CN Tower trying to confuse me. The computer he's using is an MSI Prestige P100. The headphones are Sony WH-1000 XM3. His name is Amishai Miller.
Yeah.
Now, I'm trying to figure out if this is useful or creepy.
I remember seeing that comment and thinking, definitely feeling, okay, that's kind of creepy. Like, how does this guy... I mean, it's creepy, but also like, whoa, good detective work. Interesting. But it was a bit like, what the fuck? How does he know? Like, how does he fucking know who I am? Either it's somebody from the company that actually answered people, or... But then again, why would somebody from the company just like give out my name? That's kind of weird. Or maybe somebody like screen captured me and then like Google searched my face and maybe it connected to my Facebook page.
It just shows how compelling this ad is for a lot of people.
Yeah.
This is a comment from Ramon. He says, I just want to listen to this man saying footage for the rest of my life.
Thank you, Ramon. Gracias.
Cristiano, he loves this ad. He just says, I love the small touch of the added CGI coffee mug representing the colors of the ArtGrid logo. This kind of ad is a masterpiece. Wow. Just amazing.
Wow. I never noticed there's like a tiny teal mug on the table, and it was not there during filming, during the shoot, and I have no idea for what reason it was added.
Stock footage.
This one's from Crazy. He says, this is such a great ad. His accent, the audio, the words, everything. ArtGrid like that one. So yeah, explain your accent, because you live in Israel, like you were saying, but you've got this this deep sort of British accent. So what's that about?
So yeah, I wouldn't say I constantly have like a British accent. I'd say any English person that hears me talking would immediately like realize like he's not from England. But I'd say like my accent obviously has some Britishisms based on just the fact that my dad's from England and I was like raised in a British English speaking family. So we were all raised in Israel, talking Hebrew within the family, constantly visiting the English countryside where my dad's family live in glorious, glorious Somerset. I absolutely love it there. It's fucking gorgeous. It's amazing. Although these days, I've always adored accents. So these days, if I want to talk in Israeli accent, I talk in Israeli accent, whichever one you prefer. Today, I can also see the beauty in talking with the Israeli accent. But yeah, so I'd say my accent's roots are from my father, my family in England, and just pop culture and stuff I watch.
Stock footage.
He doesn't have to go to toilet ever. There's no cables to be seen, and that coffee doesn't even touch his lips. It's a perfect world, and only available for those who know the true value of stock footage.
Now that's a game changer. Now that's a game changer.
This one's from John Lee. Says, not gonna lie, the amount of bass in this man's voice combined with his accent is pure ASMR.
That's awesome. I like that. That's great.
This one's from Lexidecimal.
Yeah.
She says, this commercial was a visceral experience. The song, the man. I didn't even know what was happening until I clicked the website. Oh, nice. Stock photos?
That's a good one. I like that. That's a really good one.
Nemo Scene, this one's from Nemo Scene, if I'm saying that correctly, says, I came here to see again a high society editor watching those views while he tastes his coffee like a millionaire. This is from JD Freeman.
Yeah.
Because using stock footage will give you $1 million condo with a great view, a sexy accent, and allow you to look pensive while sipping coffee. Too bad your homeowners association won't allow you to have audio monitors, so you'll just have to use headphones.
Yeah.
This one's from Refilo. So you got another lady here says, this is the only ad I don't skip.
I like that. That's awesome.
Bro, this guy literally sounds exactly like Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
And there's a chef emoji.
Yeah, I've heard of that a few times, yeah.
Give me some Gordon Ramsay. Call me a donut.
That's what he says? You're a donut.
2 portions of quail. How stupid does that look? You 1 portion short, you fucking donut.
He seems like a really nice guy from what I see on his YouTube. I like him. I've always liked Gordon Ramsay. So when people tell me that I sometimes sound like him, I take that as a great compliment.
This one's from Jupiter Apollo. I think you made this guy mad. The way he stands there with his hand in his pocket, drinking from that stupid tiny cup, and gazing at the computer monitor is so goddamn pretentious.
Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree.
Now this was from Jess Idleheart. Says, someone sanction this man. He is a stock footage supervillain.
That's awesome. I've not seen that one. I like it.
Fucking stock footage supervillain.
I love it. Fuck yeah. That should be one of the concepts for the sequels.
This ad came on while my girlfriend and I were watching YouTube together. I left. She came. Just kidding. We both came. The rich baritone helped me rediscover my sexuality.
Oh, wow.
Very disappointed with artgrid.io. Most of the content was non-sexual.
That is a good one. That is a very good one.
Jordan Lyle says, Lol, is this guy from the future? He talks like he has the secrets of the past while living in the year 2100.
Oh, that's good. I like that. That's another good one. Yeah, fuck yeah.
This one's my favorite because this sort of outlines the truth of the situation.
Yeah.
This one's from Chris Compton. He says, somewhere an editor had to produce this from a windowless room at a cubicle of a man in a penthouse pretending to do his job.
Oh my god. That's so true. Some actual real editor had to edit this. And he was probably like, what the fucking piece of shit.
I love it, man. I love it. How well do you remember it?
The text?
Literally, this thing is like burned in my mind now.
It's like a song you like. If you play it, it'll probably immediately sort of jump into my head.
I'll perform it for you.
Okay.
Let me show you how to create an amazing ad using stock footage. Go to artgrid.io. Look at all this footage. It was always a challenge for me to create a high-end commercial, only with stock footage. With Artgrid, it's finally possible. There are no standalone clips. Every clip is part of a sequence, and I have unlimited downloads, which gives me the full flexibility I need to create. We'll take this shot, that shot, and this one. Those are perfect. Oh, and the license covers everything. Now that's a game changer. Go to Artgrid today and start creating without limits.
Not bad. Nice, man. Very nice. Not bad.
Great footage.
Andy, I think you could have been a bit more pretentious, and I was missing, like, just if you could next time have like a little prop of a tiny, tiny little espresso mug. just give it that little bit something.
All I have is my Batman cup.
That'll have to do, I guess. Yeah, but not
If
bad.
I hold it with one hand and
Just a touch. Oh, perfect. That's exactly the amount of sip. You aced it, man. You get the job.
Obviously, the game changer one is amazing. I think that's like my favorite just overall. I just love the fucking, and that's a game changer.
Actually, I think that's always been my favorite part of the commercial. I just love the part where I'm saying, now that's a game changer, just because I'm a narcissist and I really like the way I say it there.
Well, my favorite thing, if it comes to your gestures, is when you do the, at the start of the ad where you go, let me show you how to create an amazing ad using stock footage, and you do this.
Yeah, the little nod. Hey, come on. Come over here. I'll show you a thing or two. Come on.
Let me show you how to create an amazing ad using stock footage.
You know, there's all these people who are so compelled by this Artgrid ad that they had to come and seek it out for themselves.
Yeah.
So what would you tell those people?
I appreciate whatever feelings you have towards the commercial, whether they are positive or negative. It's cool to know that people have watched it and it has become like more of just an ad, that like actually people are taking their time to comment and like say their opinions. Like, to me, that's really cool. I appreciate all the people that have taken the time to like actually view it again and say what they think about it. And yeah, and if they need an English-speaking actor from Israel, here I am.
Now that's a game changer.
Well, look, man, listen, it was lovely to meet you.
You too, Andy.
All right? Have a lovely Israeli evening.
Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate you contacting me. I really never thought, like, dude, I just do like some commercials and ad and stuff, and it's fun to do them, and like it's good money and whatnot when you get jobs. But I never expected like one commercial to be, for me, like a phenomenon in my life. Like, this ad has received like so much attention. It's so weird and fun and so super cool. It's just super cool. So I really appreciate you contacting me, and yeah, it's cool. Thanks, Andy.
Now that's a game changer.
Do you want me to try and see if I can remember the text and see if I can like recite it?
Yeah, let's try it.
Okay, let's see. If, now that you've said it, I think I might be able to remember. Let me show you how to create an amazing ad using stock footage. Look at all this amazing footage. No, that's all. That's all I remember.
Oh, you're wrong. The footage was great. Let's look at all this great footage.
What's next?
It was always a challenge.
It was
for me
always a
to
challenge
create
for me to create a
commercial
high-end commercial
only with stock footage.
only with stock footage. With ArtGrid, it's finally possible. Yeah? Let me choose this one, that one, and this one.
No, because at first he says there are no standalone clips,
Every clip is part of a sequence.
and I have unlimited downloads,
Yes.
which gives me the full flexibility
I need to create.
I love the way you raise your voice on unlimited downloads.
Unlimited downloads.
Yeah. I have unlimited downloads. It's like
Now that's a game changer. Anyway, yeah, that's what I can remember of it.
well, I'll give you an A for effort because you're the guy, right? So
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, I appreciate it.